morning, Manayunk, and welcome to another episode of Manayunk Mornings at Home. Joining me on the show today is Tim from Taqueria Feliz. Tim, how you doing?
What's up? Great.
Doing good, doing good. So tell me, when the stay-at-home order began back in March, what was going through your head?
You could feel the whole stay-at-home order coming. So mentally, I was starting to get prepared. But in actuality, when it happened, we were kind of all just like, all right, what do we do? And, myself, along with Marty, our general manager, and the chefs, we kind of all decided, like, all right, well, we came up with a plan. We said we're going to stay open. We're going to push out food, and we're going to see how we do and move forward. And, over that time, there were weeks, the weeks were tough and it was slow, but, little by little things built up, and we built like this nice takeout business for those couple of months before we were allowed outdoor seating. But it was definitely scary, and we were all, everybody was wearing their masks and being safe, and we've been lucky that, knock on wood, nobody's gotten sick. So thank God for that.
What has been keeping you positive through all this? Has it been your family? Has it been just knowing that you want to serve the community of Manayunk some great Mexican food?
Yeah, a little bit of everything. I mean, I've got a very supportive family at home, and I have we have a very supportive family at the restaurant. Between Marty and Max and Ann, Memo, and Alex in the kitchen. I mean, and then everybody else that works here. Everybody's happy to come to work every day. Everybody's thankful to have a job. Everybody's happy to serve the community. We see a lot of our regulars throughout the week, and we see a lot of new faces as well. So they keep us wanting to, to keep things going. So, I think a lot of people do have a positive outlook on this whole thing. And, once we get through it, we'll all be better for it.
You've been on Main Street for a while. How did you guys craft your menu, and how do you keep your menu fresh while also maintaining those classics?
A lot of it, some of them are classic, dishes, classic Mexican traditional dishes that we kind of put our own spin. There's a lot of, in Mexican cuisine, it's a labor of love. And, between myself and the chefs, Angelica and Guillermo and Alex, I mean, the prep list is being done daily. I mean, we're very busy, and just everything is super fresh. Everything comes in daily, and we produce food daily. And, we're kind of always evolving too. We kind of look to change the menu quite often. You got to be careful though at the same time, because you don't want to take something off, and then next thing you know, you're getting, people get upset that they love this dish, and you can't make everybody happy. But we try to constantly evolve. I mean, we've recently, as soon as quarantine hit, we actually added a couple burgers to the menu, and our carnitas burger has been a huge hit. But the key is keeping everything fresh. Everything's prepared daily, and that's the biggest thing.
Two-part question. What's your most popular menu item, and what is your personal favorite menu item?
Probably most popular, I mean, you have the fish taco. It's always between the three. Each week it's a toss-up. So you have the fish tacos, the carnitas tacos, and the chipotle steak tacos. So each week is a little bit different. For the most part, fish tacos take the lead and win the week. But there are weeks where the others come in the lead. My personal favorite is the black and mahi tacos with braised kale. And usually I get that in the bowl version. So any taco could be served in a bowl, which, instead of the tortilla, you're getting everything on a bed of red rice. So that's always my go-to.
What do you think makes the perfect taco? What do you think goes into a perfect taco? What makes it perfect?
It's all about, kind of like when you're getting a nice hoagie. What makes the hoagie is the bread, right? So we have fresh corn tortillas. We have Susanna and Alejandra, who come in daily and produce anywhere between 800 and 1,000 tortillas by hand every single day. And then, of course, it's the fresh ingredients. whether it's the braised meats or the fresh fish, and then all the nice diced veg. So and you have the perfect combination of protein or vegetable and toppings, and a nice some texture in there as well. So there's a lot of different elements that make that perfect taco.
Couldn't agree more. So I have to ask, for the folks at home who don't follow you guys on social media, you have a couple of alter egos, personas, mascots. Could you tell the folks at home about them?
I am typically not a guy that likes too much attention. I like to stay in the background, and I guess when I put some of these costumes on, whatever they are, so I'll bring out some of my personality. I loved wrestling growing up as a kid. More of the old school wrestling, especially in the '80s. I've probably been to at least 30 different at the time WWF events, but now WWE. So I love I get all these different wrestling costumes. We've done Macho Man, Ric Flair, Hogan, Stone Cold. Now we're moving on to the music industry a little bit. So we just Elton John just paid a visit. We have a handful more in the pipeline. There are some wrestlers that are going to be coming back. So every few weeks we like to do something fun for everybody out there. So if you've never seen us on Instagram, check us out on Instagram just for the alter egos that come out and promote the restaurant.
Well, I love them. I don't know about everyone else, but I personally love them.
Thank you.
So I have to ask too, it's hard to look forward to things nowadays, but is there anything you're looking forward to this summer as we enter a more green phase, or do you have any plans lined up in your personal life or for the restaurant?
For even as we enter the green phase for the restaurant, it's very small and pretty tight inside, so we're not really sure what's going to happen. Until we get a little bit further. I don't know if we have the space inside to have 20 guests, because we're kind of a little bit of a warehouse with all these takeout containers and stuff. But we do have a lot of street events. We did a barricade. We have a whole outdoor cafe set up that's barricaded off on the street. So we've done outdoor boot camps. We've done promotions with other businesses. We've done dog events. So we'll continue to do those events throughout the course of the summer and also throughout the fall. We have, we're hoping to do an event every 2 or 3 weeks or so to bring people to the street. And then on the personal side, I'm heading down the shore in a couple weeks. Love going down there. I wouldn't call it a vacation though, because, again, having especially a 1-year-old, my 4-year-old's great at this point, but 1-year-old, you don't really get to relax on the beach. But, hopefully we'll get out there, do a little bodyboarding, some surfing with the kids. And then, I'm excited that baseball has begun, and I'm head coach of one of my kids' teams. And then, there's the assistant coach for a travel team, so that's exciting. And then, just in general for sports to start, baseball starts tonight, or and then we have basketball in a week and hockey in a week. So that's exciting, because we're having all these playoffs happening at once. So looking forward to that. But hopefully things get better out there, and everything comes back to normal much quicker than we anticipate. So we'll just keep our fingers crossed and pray to God that everything's all right, and we're through this in a few months or 6 months, whatever it might last. So
you got to savor those little moments,
Absolutely.
Well, before you go, I have to ask, I've been asking everyone, what do you love the most about having your business here on Main Street in Manayunk?
So, Main Street, there's a great vibe. I lived down here for 10 years after college, until I was, I guess, about 31 years old. I always thought, I was like, man, it'd be awesome to have a restaurant on Main Street. And lo and behold, kind of worked itself out. But, everybody's so friendly, and, we're able to collaborate on a lot of things with some of the other restaurants and some of the other businesses. But it's such a great little part of Philly that, a lot of people, might not know about really, unless they come down here. But there's great shopping and great food up and down the street. And, hopefully we're all able to come out of this, you know, on the positive side, and hopefully, you know, not, you know, nobody's has to close their doors because of the pandemic. So, but I love being down here. I love our neighbors, and it's just a great part of town.
That's beautifully said, Tim. Tim, thank you so much for joining us on the show today. I wish you the best of luck. It looks like you guys have been staying busy down there, and I hope to see you down on Main Street soon.
Yeah, definitely will. Appreciate you having us. Thanks again.
That's our show for today. It was great catching up with Tim from Taqueria. I know I'm going to stop down there soon for some tacos. If you love this show, hit like, hit comment, hit share. If you're on our YouTube page, click right here to watch the last episode. It's that simple. Just do it. Watch these episodes. Watch them. We'll see you next time.